With the name of Almighty Allah, who is most merciful and beneficent. Respected teacher and my dear class fellows, Assalamu alaikum. Myself, Abdullah, and my group members are Shehzad Khan, Fawad Ahmad, Fazliha. Today I am going to present the different types of equipments of compacting soils. First of all, I want to define compactions. Compaction is the process of mechanically increasing the density of the soil. It is the simple way of increasing the stability and supporting capacity of the soil. Compaction is one kind of densification that is realized the rearranging of soil particles without flow of water. Now I am going to tell you that what are the reasons of compactions, why it is necessary to compact the soils. I am going to explain the reasons. First of all, reduce of the airways content in soil. As we know that soil is the mixture of mineral particles, water and airways. That's why we are reducing airways from the soil. That's why we are compacting the soil and increasing the load bearing capacity. Increasing the load bearing capacity means that when we apply load on the soil, then the soil will settle down. That's why first of all we will compact the soil, then we will apply the load on that and providing stability. If we compact the soil clearly, like we are going to build our buildings, then we must compact the foundation of our buildings. That's why when we will apply loads, it will not settle down. Reducing water seepage, contraction and swelling, and prevent frost, freezing of water, damages and soil settlements. Now I am going to tell you types of compaction forces. There are two compaction forces. One is static force and other is vibrating force. Static force is that is simply the dead weight of the equipment. This is done by applying the downward force on the soil surface and compressing the soil particles. Static force is confined to upper soil layers and limited to the appreciable depth. Static force means it only affects the upper layer of the soil. It only compact, it only plane the soil and remove the upper layer parts of the soil. Number second is vibrating force. Vibrating force is that it's usually an engine drive to create the downward force and addition of the weight of the machine. The compactors drive a rapid sequence of blows to the surface, thereby affecting the top layers as well as the deeper layers. When we compact by vibrating force, it also affects upper layer as well as deeper layers of the soil, because it vibrates, and when it becomes vibrate, the particles of the soil comes and move. So that's why all particles are in one contact. Vibration moves the material settled particles in motion and move them closer together for higher density possible. This different type of compaction equipment used in compaction project depend on the scope of work. Scope of work means this: for larger work, that means for road, for highways, we need smooth wheel ruler or sheep foot wheel for compaction, and if we need for our foundation, then we can use rammer and vibrating plate etc. Now I am going to tell you different types of the soil compaction equipments divided into two groups: light soil compacting equipments and heavy soil compacting equipments. While light soil compacting equipment means that we need smaller area. For light soil means smaller area of compaction, and we need less effort for light soil compacting equipment. And heavy soil compacting equipments. Heavy soil compacting equipment means that we need the larger area. When there are larger area, we need the equipments which are like smooth rulers and sheep foot rulers etc. These equipments are used for the soil compacting of small areas. As I told earlier, it's for small areas only, and where the compacting effort needed is less. And below are the equipments for light soil compactors are rammer and vibrating blade. Rammer, what is rammer? Rammer are machine powered and hand steered small machines. It can be handled by a single person. It's light, it's not too much heavy. Rammers are lighter weight and they can be handled by a single person. The base of the rammer is 15 cm by 15 cm or 20 by 20 cm or more. In case of rock compactions, the rammer is weight up to 2 to 3 tons. Rammer particles suitable for compacting cohesive soils like clays located in small areas like trenches and building foundations. These are the picture of rammer, and these both are the picture of rammer. This is the small video. Go back. This is the video how rammer works here. This is the small area. This is the foundation. Here smooth roller can't work. That's why we use the rammer here. White. Now vibrating plate compactors. Vibrating plate compactors is also used for small areas, but is used for coarse soils with 4 to 8% of fine soil. These equipments are used for small areas. The usual weight of this machinery vary from 100 kg to 100 kg with the plates area between 0.16 meter cube and 1.6 meter cube. This is the vibrating plate compactor. Heavy compaction equipments. Now I am going to invite my group member First Dehab for the remaining material of my today's presentation. Thank you.
Thank you, Abdullah, for inviting me for the continuation of this session. Now I will discuss the heavy soil compaction equipments. These types of equipments are used partially for compacting large areas with different types of soil which may require less or large compaction efforts. The requirement of an instrument or a machine depends upon your soil. Heavy compaction equipment is selected based on the amount of moisture content in the soil and type of soil. Smooth wheel roller. The static compression is applied through these drum-shaped wheels. These machines are used with granular soils. Smooth wheel rollers are used for the granular soil. Most commonly they are used in compacting the base course of roads and fanning highways and or airfields. These are used for the topmost surface of the roads or highways to compact. Their weight can range from 10 to 200 kg. This is one of the picture which shows smooth wheel roller. With the help of this video, you can see how it works in the field. Sheepfoot roller. The sheepfoot roller is also a vehicle similar to a smooth wheel roller. It is also a similar vehicle to the smooth wheel roller, but there is a slight difference in it. However, in contrast to a smooth drum used in smooth wheel roller, these machines have a sheepfoot or camping roller in front, while on the rear side they have tires. In this we have a drums in which we have some sort of dots which used in the cohesive soil. Sheepfoot rollers are particularly suitable for cohesive soil. This is due to smaller wet top loaded areas under their feet. Sometimes these rollers are also pulled by a tractor. This is one of its examples. This is also a small video which shows its type of working in the field. This is a cohesive soil In which smooth wheel roller cannot work, so we use sheep-foot roller. This is pneumatic tire roller. What is mean by pneumatic? Pneumatic means filled with compressed air. This is basically its tires are filled with compressed air. That's why its name is pneumatic tire roller. They are commonly used on sides. They are commonly not used on sides. ज़्यादातर हम इसको साइड में यूज नहीं करते. Instead, its best use can be found in the areas where the surface to be rolled is not rough or steep like the asphalt of roads. Commonly, we are using as a finishing roller in the roads. The pneumatic tire roller is ideal for compaction of cohesionless or slightly cohesive sides. This is one of its picture which shows its type of plate. Just keep it. This is one of its types which shows its working. This is finishing, used as a finishing roller in the road construction. Vibrating smooth wheel roller. In case of vibrating smooth wheel roller, the drum are made to vibrate by using rotating mass. These rollers are helpful from several considerations like this roller basically work on the vibrating force and as well as the static force is also present in it. Higher compaction level can be achieved with maximum work. Compaction can be done up to a greater depth. In smooth wheel roller we cannot achieve the compaction up to a greater depth, but while in this we can achieve it up to a appreciable depth. Output is many times more than the conventional rollers. Conventional means smooth wheel roller. All of these rollers are expensive, but in large terms the cost becomes economical due to their higher outputs and improved performance. This is one of its example. This is very useful video which shows animation and at the end it shows its real working in the field. You can see the drum is vibrating. That is why it's known as vibrating roller. You can see it's compact the surface level very easily. The type of patterns can be seen. Now you can see practically it in the field. How powerful is this machine? It can do a lot of compaction in a very short time. See how big. If somebody asks you which roller should I select for my field, the best answer is that if you have a large work like roads, so you purchase the pneumatic roller for the finishing work and the vibrating drum roller. This will be very good for your work. Thank you. If you have any questions.